Good morning. I just got back from the Keauhou Farmers Market and I got some things that I wanted to show you. So first of all, aloha. Doug and I are here on Big Island for our 2023 vacation and it's day 2. We arrived yesterday and did one of our favorite activities, which is going to get fresh fruit at the farmers market, and it's mango season. We've never been on island during mango season. So far I got two big beautiful mangoes. This one was gifted to me by a nice auntie, and this one I bought $3.75. And I bought this dried fruit from this auntie and she gave me this mango. They smell so good. They're so sweet. They're not at all like the mangoes that we find in the grocery stores back home at all. Not even close. So I'm going to show you some of this fun stuff. Avocado, some little calamansi and limes, lilikoi. So let's get into it. First, let's start off with some of these fun things. So apple bananas, of course. Everybody loves apple bananas. This is their normal size. They're really little and they taste kind of tart like a green apple. They have like the most lovely firm texture, and even when they look like this, you might think that this looks overripe. They're not. They're perfect inside. I don't think I've ever had an overripe or bad apple banana. I'm sure that it exists, but I've never had one. So this is what apple banana looks like. Just the cutest little banana with the perfect creamy white texture. Look at that. Nice and tart and tangy, full banana flavor, but with the nicest like green apple finish on the sides of your palate. It's so good. Apple banana. Next, let's look at a lilikoi or passion fruit. They grow on a vine and they look like these little tennis balls. You can see them growing alongside of the road. In Hawaii, they're really popular, but they grow on this beautiful, big, streaming vine, almost like an ivy. And these little tennis balls grow off of it. And you don't eat the outside, it's hard. But what people do with the inside is it's mostly used for juicing. You'll see when I open it up, there's little sacks of juice around a little seed in the middle. The seeds are edible, but they're not super pleasant. And people juice them and make things like this lilikoi lemonade. So this is made with lilikoi and these little guys right here, these little limes. So I'm gonna try that in a little bit too. So let's open up this lilikoi. They have a tough outer shell, and then that is the inside. These little sacks of juice around the seed, and they're so good. So tart and tangy. Passion fruit reminds me of, I don't know, it's citrusy, but also like the most wonderful exotic sweetness, almost like a little bit of pineapple-y sweetness in with an orange and a lime. They're so good. You have to try them if you haven't before. Passion fruit is not something we can find at the stores where I come from, except maybe there might be some of the like Asian markets up in the Portland area that have these. There's yellow lilikoi and purple lilikoi. They both taste the same. They just have different exterior shells. So here's lilikoi. So good. It tastes like Hawaii. Yummy. This is an egg fruit. I tried one of these last year and it was really interesting. Has a texture kind of like a pumpkin inside, but it's so pretty. This one is definitely not as ripe as the one I got last year. So my abiyu is rolling away. Okay, here's the egg fruit. It has a sweet scent. Yeah, this one is definitely not ripe. No, mealy and bitter, sucks all the moisture out of your mouth if it's not ripe yet. So sorry, egg fruit, we'll save you and see if you ripen up or I'll just have to make sure that in the future I look for ones that are softer. It's hard to tell on the outside. This one looks like it could be ripe, but obviously not. So we want to find one with this soft texture. This one's too hard. This is an abiyu. And the texture inside, people say, or the flavor is like vanilla pudding. I've had one of these before. It has kind of a firm, almost pear-like texture with a very fragrant and kind of soft, subtle vanilla pudding flavor. So let's give the abiyu a try. It has this kind of tough outer skin and then this big seed in the middle. There's the big seed. And then these kind of segments that you can stick a spoon into. Like that. That's a good one. So vanilla pudding texture and flavor. Oh, it's so yummy. Very subtle, juicy. I'm not sure how to quite describe it. Somewhat pear-like, but more smooth, not as mealy. And definitely a very soft and subtle, fragrant vanilla flavor. Abiyu are delicious. They're a little harder to find, but there was an abundance of them at the Keoho Farmers Market today, and this is just the beginning of September. So I wonder if they have a season. So far, this is a favorite. Yum. Okay, let's check out this gorgeous mango that I got from Auntie. It's so, smells so sweet and fragrant. Let's check this out. So normally, to make it pretty, you cut a lobe off of the mango. I have the dullest knives. Oh gosh, look at the color. This one is ripe. It doesn't look like it on the outside, but boy, is it ripe. And then you score it, and then you turn it inside out, and you have these, oh, beautiful sections, soft and sweet. This is probably the best mango I've ever eaten. Excuse me while I have a moment with this mango. How is it possible? It's because it's fresh and it's from this island. It was grown on somebody's farm or backyard. Mango trees are everywhere on Big Island, and they make so much fruit during mango season. While we were at the farmer's market, they're celebrating mango season, and they had a mango eating contest. It was super fun to watch, but kids were presented with just these big lobes of mango, and they were eating them so fast. That'd be a delicious contest to be entered into. Okay, I'm so juicy. Gorgeous mango. Let's set you aside and maybe look at the avocado, lime, and maybe this papaya too. Okay, mango, we'll see you in a minute. Strawberry papaya, they grow everywhere. They're beautiful. Papaya is like a really common breakfast, and they're often served with calamansi. This one I can tell is not quite as ripe as I would like it to be, but we're gonna still give it a try. Sorry, I'm sure you're just cringing out there at my knife skills. Oh, okay. Strawberry papaya. It looks beautiful inside. This one, I can tell, is not super ripe. They should be nice and soft. Those little seeds, although they are edible, they're not pleasant. And normally I would be able to stick my spoon in here. Oh, sadly, it's not working out. I'll show you how traditionally these might be eaten. So a little calamansi lime. Cut the little lime. He's like tangerine smelling lime, sweet lime. And then you squeeze the lime on your papaya. And then if it was ripe, you would take a nice scoop out. Oh, it still tastes good. Sadly, this is not a ripe papaya, so I'm gonna have to set him aside too. And let's look at this little calamansi lime a little bit more. Smells super fresh and sweet and fragrant, like a little tangerine, but it's actually a lime. Sour, yes, like a lime, but also with a nice sweetness to it. This and the lilikoi is what this juice is made of. We also have this avocado. Let's give this guy a try. So I'm hoping that this guy will be ripe. Oh yeah, I can tell. Soft like butter. There's like 100 different varieties of avocado on the island. I don't know what variety that this one is. Same thing with the mangoes. There's so many different varieties of mango, and right now they're all in season. I don't know what variety this is, except it's delicious, so does it really matter? No. Gorgeous avocado. Most of the avocados here on the island are all perfect. Like, you can't find a bad one, unless it's, you know, maybe it's just on the side of the road. Avocado trees are huge, like mango trees. They grow all over the island, and you can find them on the side of the road. I've even stopped and picked up avocado from the side of the road. This guy looks perfect. He is absolutely perfect. Nice and meaty and buttery. Not at all like the avocados we get on the mainland, which are from Mexico, and they're much smaller. They have rougher skins, more alligatory. This is almost a smooth skin. This one is so buttery and so meaty. It doesn't even compare to the avocados that we get back home. This is the dried fruit that I bought from the auntie. This is dried papaya, mango, and dried apple bananas. I'm not gonna open these up because I'm gonna take them to the beach this week when we go. These will be some snack and picnic food. I'll save those. I wanted to show you one of my favorite snacks on the island. This is mochi, or chichi mochi specifically. There's two types of mochi. Butter mochi, which is like a baked, almost like a cake mochi. And this is chichi mochi. Some people call it chichidango. Just trust me, it's the soft mochiko rice flour candy. This one is, even though they're flavored, this one isn't, they're not highly flavored. They don't have an overwhelming flavor. This one is strawberry, but I just think they're beautiful. They're nice and soft. Mochi you often can get as like a topping on your shave ice or on your acai bowl. Mochi are also in like your tea drinks and a lot of those types of things. But anyway, so let's try it. So soft. Fresh mochi is so good. I love it. Doug's not a fan, but I think it's great. Punalu'u Bakery. Punalu'u Bakery is located on Big Island in Punalu'u, down by Na'alehu, South Point area of the island. This bakery is famous for its Hawaiian sweetbread and shortbread cookies. We got the lilikoi flavor, of course, because we love everything lilikoi. We ate almost all of these last night, but I wanted to show you. Shortbread cookies are super popular on the islands. Honolulu Shortbread, or Honolulu Cookie Company, one of the most famous, but Punalu'u probably second. This is lilikoi or passion fruit flavor. Yum. Wow. That's really good. It's mac nut lilikoi. So there's macadamia nuts inside too, bonus. They're crispy and really buttery and fully flavored like lilikoi. Lastly, let us try this beautiful lilikoi lemonade. I hope I can get it open. Oh, I did. Okay. Ooh, dang. That is good. I think I need to go inside and mix this up with some coconut rum. And then head down to the pool. Thanks so much for joining me for my little fruit tour. I'm gonna make fruit bowl with the rest of these guys, or maybe blend them all up and add some alcohol and make a delicious adult fruit smoothie. So
Aloha, mahalos.